We are Muslims. We have never understood the Quran. That's what I find. We are guilty, and we travel the globe and we look at Muslims in a Muslim country, and you say, brother, have you understood the Quran? He says, no, I recite it.
Recitation is important, but those are all secondary. As a matter of fact, you know why tajweed is important? Tajweed is important so you recite the Quran clearly. And when you recite it clearly, it becomes easier to understand. Why is the Quran memorized? So you repeat yourself, and the more you repeat, the better you understand. But some people say, no, no, no. This is a book for the ulama, for the scholars. This is I just recited with tajweed, but I'm not supposed to think about it.
What do you mean recite it? I read. I can read surah al-Fatiha, al-Duha, al-Teen, al-Alaq, al-Falaq. You can recite. Do you know the meaning? He says, no, meaning I don't know. But I can recite because I need it for my salah. Well, what is your field, my brother? So he will tell you, I'm an accountant. So when you became an accountant, how many books did you read? He will tell you, oh, many books. So your accountancy will help you for how many years? I get a very good job with Ernst & Young. So how much are you getting? I'm getting paid so much. And how long will that last for? He says, well, they will retire me at 65. So it will only help you for this many years. And you have read so many books in order for you to work up to the age of 65. And then your retirement package. Have you read one book to prepare you for the life after death? One book, main book. My beloved mothers, sisters, brothers, we are guilty. Wallahi, we are guilty. We need to understand. When we understand the pure message of the Quran, it automatically shines. It shines our ornament. And it removes the rust from our acts of worship. Because we will understand what Allah wants from us. That's the Quran.
Wallahi, the greatest gift you will ever have in your life is the gift of Allah's speech. Allah chose to speak to you. You and I are responsible to educate ourselves and educate our families. Educate our children. They have to learn what this book means. This book came so we can think about it. Inna anzalnahu Qur'anan Arabiyan la'allakum ta'qilun. We gave this in Arabic. We sent down an Arabic Quran so you can think. You can understand. Allah keeps saying that to you and me.
And then you might ask me, okay, but I don't understand Arabic. Well, you have to seek knowledge in that regard. And we live in such a modern era. We have no excuses whatsoever. We're going to be definitely be held questionable in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala if we don't use all the tools that we have at our disposal to seek knowledge. We use those same tools to seek worldly knowledge. We follow online courses, we do all kinds of things to secure worldly knowledge. At times we want this degree, finding it difficult to perhaps fly over to a different country. You had that smartphone with you, you had that iPad, you had that laptop, you had access to all these platforms, but you did not use it for good purposes. Instead, you used it for evil purposes.
In our age today, Muslims themselves, they just say, no, this book is there to read, and just you must recite every morning as an ornament, pick it up and read surah al-Fatiha and read surah this and that and just close it and put it away. We have not understood its meaning, we don't know its message.
Everything that has to do with our relationship with the Quran goes back to the fundamental, which is we have to understand this Quran.
We're going to be questioned by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
What are we going to tell Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala?